yelling. I was like, dude, are you all right? He's like, bro, we're scrimming 100 Thieves, and you just can't make mistakes. Like, it's frustrating because that's how good they are. I mean, you and I really talked about it in London. Just watching these guys is so calculated. They do not make a lot of mistakes. They're always together. Their teamwork's on point. And, yeah, he was just sort of venting that obviously scrimming against them is great, but it's difficult because they will punish you.
Seems like it's a different level for them right now with how strong they've been between London and now back into the Pro League, and it's a good start. They got 4 down off the opening break. They've got control of the hard point now as Slasher and Priest will get the final kills. We'll stick on Priest's POV as he's starting to push top overpass. Easy one-on-one pickings for him. He's got more in the back. Can't take down 2 before he drops. Just trying to battle for the back spawns for next.
Yeah, I mean, right now they're just going to eat this time up. Like, Heretics is almost trying to set up for the next hill already. Like, look at where they are. I think they are. They're giving it up already. You have 2 players in Broken towards that top street. Sukri was able to find those 2 kills. Octane, the second player, getting that time. So that's going to stop about 10 seconds. But this could have very easily been 45-50 to 2. Just how early Heretics rotated, and it has to pay on off. We'll see if they'll be able to lock these down. They have a very solid setup, but they have to find these first wave of kills.
They're trying to hunt out Lucky in the back. He's able to pick up one. The trade should be there. Priest able to do it as he flies on by. Octane still trying to, I believe, win his one-on-one on the other side. Slasher connects with a stick into post, and now comes the collapse. Who was that was just barely able to avoid disaster as he slid away into post? And so far, they've won a battle on both fronts. They win it towards the back office. They're able to control the back spawns as well. And now Sukri getting very close to streaks as he's 85 off.
And this is exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, they did this.
Stream is going good, man.
What we're seeing right now,
real good.
Payoff, all the points here on the way.
7 subs away from 850. 56 followers away from 44K.
The bottom side of the map. They're also trying to set up that rotation.
Going good, man.
Next, that's going to be Enable and Kenny on that area of the map. But they fight the final 10
Splice played
seconds.
Wong and they lost.
But Heretics will have
and United has not played yet. United next match.
And Journey with a big kill on Priest to work in that pinch. So Heretics, now it's their turn to set up inside Dojo.
Well, yeah, now you're going to wonder if 100 Thieves should have just given up and maybe rotated instead of battling for those last 10 or 15 seconds. As they don't have control early yet again, but a chance to burst on through. Journey, Metal, Sukri all combined to drop 4 of 100 Thieves, and that'll back up Octane for now as he waits for the spawn to come in. I thought he was going to back it up, but he gets caught.
Yeah, I know. What's good,
able
brother?
to push him out.
Welcome.
And so far, so good for Heretics. This is back-to-back hard points in which they have early control, and they've done a great job just in the transition gunfights. They're coming out on top. They've won it like a kind of
Modern Warfare trailer looks sick, man, and crossplay should be awesome
sort
too.
Of that decision that 100 Thieves made,
being able to play with like anybody at any time is awesome, like on any platform.
They may lose rotation to next because what happens?
I heard something saying that if PC players wanted to play with console players, they'd have to like play on a controller. I don't know if that's true or not, but it might have been just like a Photoshop post.
100 Thieves, they have 3 players pushing
Heretics is
already
frying.
set up, almost able to snap, but the stun comes through. Has the help of Lucky, but that's what I'm saying. These little decisions that date back 2 hills ago affecting it right now.
But this is kind of a big part in the game because we've seen teams play 100 Thieves tough early. Yep. Then they start to click and they come alive. Like I remember we were casting, I think it was on Tuesday, where it's like a 100-100 type point game, and then they completely start to evolve over the course of the map 1. Can they keep it going? Journey and the guys
Red Hex is so, like, it looks so beautiful, dude.
Methods will have his trade there
Red Hex
as
looked good even in Black Ops 3 too.
Hard points, which has been calm, cool, collected, controlled for Heretics.
It's been 3 in a row.
Yeah, this is very, very
Journey
nice
is a beast, dude. Journey is actually
you see this looking so good, you're wondering where has the struggle been in these respawns?
Yeah, I mean, they played a little bit.
Oh!
I mean, you know, the desk sort of said they have to win 2 searches, they have to win a respawn, but we know this Heretics team has the individual talent, you know, to at least take 1. They should be able to do so, but now you have that 80-point lead. You have to be able to hold it down.
I think Journey's their best player, honestly.
Well, we saw yesterday they weren't able to put the series away in 100 Thieves. They had a great comeback
Zuzi's with a tier 1 sub. Let's go.
I mean, 100 Thieves, they've been in this position before.
Please get some sub hype in the chat for my man if you guys got it.
Or if Heretics will keep bringing the pressure. 4 almost go down. Priest not able to quite finish the gunfight, but it's enough damage done for his team to get set up. There's a number 9 flanking all the way around, maybe trying to influence spawns early. SB Metals is trying to get spawns and try to get a pinch here, but Kenny ready and waiting. Nice positioning and just able to finish the kill. This is exactly what 100 Thieves need, a solid hardpoint, but this is where all their time has come from. I mean, they got, what, 35 or so seconds the first time through. They're going to get somewhere in that realm, maybe 40 to 50 from it, but that's going to count for almost 90% of their points, just the opening hardpoint in both rotations.
But you can already see Heretics already setting up for that hill number 2. You see Lucky starting to rotate on over. You have Sukri towards that top broken, right? They did the same thing last time where they very early on rotated to this hill, giving up the rest of this scrap time. It's not as clean as
I think
setup.
Gen.g is actually an
some
insane
position
player.
Right now for 100
He's so
Thieves,
good.
But now it looks exactly the same. This is where Heretics was able to lock down this hill and put 100 Thieves in a very tough position on those rotations.
And this is the same way 100 Thieves tried to break it last time. They sent 4 through the back, and Octane was
yeah,
kind of lone man
thank you
trying
so
to
much.
fight their office. But this time he maybe gets some streaks to use. Priest is going to have the lightning strike. He has his grab slam ready to go as well. But the War Machine comes in from metals. He's able to combo onto 2. And for the opening 20 or so seconds, they have been flawless, but now comes the tide that is 100 Thieves.
Yeah, 100 Thieves gonna get on there. Priest, he does have the slam, doesn't use it here, but that pinch that we talked about from 100 Thieves now being set up by Heretics. Kenny, the last player there alongside Octane, but they win the gunfights that they need to, and now you're in a position on this rotation. Priesta, he has the grab slam. Is he gonna use it here? No, doesn't know that there's 2 there, but the War Machine will come out from Slasher. He's able to connect with 2, but now it's a one-on-one 4 rotation. Kenny versus Journey, and well, Kenny has to go because the reinforcements are here. The numbers are here for Heretics, and somehow Kenny's able to stay alive.
That's a huge one-on-one. Yeah, the 3 players from Heretics get there about a second and a half before it does on the other side from 100 Thieves. Priesta with 1 team kill, looking to heal the slide, just not enough to stay up, and Octane can't connect with the Tempest either.
That's 3 specialists down, right? I mean, you used the War Machine there, the Tempest there, the Grav Slam there, a lot invested for 100 Thieves on that hill, and they don't even come out on top. Now it's the Tempest of Lucky. Well, if they find these 30 seconds, they'll have that 80-point lead, still able to connect on one that should have chained, but it doesn't matter. The attack match comes through, able to get on that hill.
A solid break, and now a solid hold from 100 Thieves. You're trying to bring this back, but you still have a 40-point advantage if you're Heretics. Can they hold on to it? Because when we get back to top middle and just a couple of hard points, you have those added streaks to use if you're Priesta. So they've already been dominant there without the streaks. That makes you think they can throw more at this, even towards the tail end of it. Don't have to worry about the opening setup. They can throw streaks at it to get in. So this is a big chance for maybe a lead swing here if 100 Thieves can retain control early.
And I mean, if they can keep it, you know you can fight the scrap time here. You know, and use it for the next hill, because that's where those streaks are best on this map, is that middle hill. Heretics fighting the back. They sent 3 through there. They're going to get the spawns, but right now it's hill control to 100 Thieves. They have all the positioning needed inside this broken house, and Ice Cream is Priest and Kenny going to find the kills, and Abel's going to push out the back. Now you have a bit of a split spawn for Heretics where they're so far away from this hill, and I think that lead change might come in.
This will be the first lead since, what, the first hard point, really, for 100 Thieves. They've stacked the back, just making sure they can secure the tail end of the time. Then they'll use the streaks to go ahead and get into next. Because you can see the spawn coming in overpass for Heretics. They're going to have a big stack mid-map.
Right now, you're just waiting. If you're Priesta, you're waiting for Heretics to get set up. You want them in that hill. You don't want them to get away. And Enable, he's watching hole in the wall.
Slide.
They're able to find those 2 kills. So that's going to be everybody dead for Heretics, all 5 down. Exactly what we talked about. 100 Thieves, they're going to get the position, and well, they take control as they have the lead now with 17-second lead.
And man, when you think about it, if they're able to take this game and you look back at this first hard point, it's going to be something in the ballpark of like 120-0, more than likely, with how lopsided it has been here. Unless they can battle through. They have gotten an opening into the hard point. Both streaks have been exhausted from Priesta. You've gotten some time, but maybe not as much as you'd hope for. Tries to grapple in and contest, but can't get across the edges. Sukri's holding it with an ICR. 100 Thieves sitting at 201, 183 for Heretics. Tack 5 in for 100 Thieves.
And the one good thing for Heretics,
they've
been great on that second hill, and Lucky was already cheating up that street, trying to get that rotation in. But once again, 100 Thieves don't care. They say, you know what, we're just going to fight through this hill, go all the way through the back. Enable, he's going to use that vision pulse. That's going to start to go off, help them on rotation. Sukri's getting close, but at 13 and 17, he's not able to use the vision pulse just quite yet. Well, Heretics, they have early hill control. Octane's going to get taken down on that pinch again. And Heretics, they might be able to hold on.
Method's not having a good game.
Well, looks good so far. There's really one remaining player here in Slasher. He gets gun medals with a big play yet again. Down just 20 points and looking to make a huge run. Octane has his Tempest to use. Going to get it done with the ICR, but the trade instantly follows. Kenny trying to set up the pinch. What kind of timing will he get? Metals has spotted him. He wins the one-on-one, but the trade there
I feel like Heretics plays up to their competition.
An opportunity for a lead, Chains.
And look at all the specialists that are coming up for Heretics. They just used attack 5, but that's going to get burned pretty quick on a couple of players on this rotation. You're going to have a one-on-one method trying to win this one against Kenny, able to do so. But you still have the vision pulse. You're going to get grab, and you're going to get that war machine. So this is big. They can win it here on this trio.
I think Octane's going to have to hit some shots with the Tempest. He's really the lone thing to combat it until Slasher.
Yeah, Slasher close.
Until he picks it up. Until that war machine comes in, Octane's got to hit some shots. If they're going to get through it, he's going to get caught.
Vision Pulse.
2 down, 4 either side. Vision Pulse going to come in. 4 down now for 100 Thieves and some breathing room for Heretics. Down 10. They can win it here.
Slasher doesn't have that war machine yet. Here comes that final push. Plus, you had the crash slam. No, just a little too early. And he's going to run into a couple of players, but there must have been a big stun because 100 Thieves was just waiting, but they were waiting for this Slasher. He's going to find all 2. He's going to find those players, and that's all dead for Heretics.
They're spawning out. And 100 Thieves only need 5 more points to close it out. Can they get a contest in? Will the Lightning get them out of the hard point? He'll do it for just a matter of seconds, but it's the flank in from Enable, and the final players in the hard point. 100 Thieves get the victory, but wow, was it hard fought.
I'll tell you what, I mean, you look back at some of these respawns that 100 Thieves has had, the teams have just made some mistakes. Like, they should be losing some of these respawns. Yesterday against Envy, you know, in that map number 1, this map number 1, there's been a lot of situations where not as, like, clean and comfortable as we expect from 100 Thieves. They've made some early mistakes really on that hill number 2.
You mentioned, we talked about it on Hot Mic, and we've talked with Crowder a bit when we were playing Blackout and stuff together, just how much time they've been putting into Search and Destroy. And I think you said yesterday,